There we go. What is that? First fish of the day, just a little. Oh yes, we found him. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel DMO Fishing. Today we're gonna be reviewing and opening this little fishing monitor. I got this on TikTok. I think I paid like 30 bucks for it. It's supposed to have a camera on the water and you can see when the fish actually takes your bait. Has a little monitor, little 5-inch LCD screen, and we're gonna be opening it, putting it to a test and see if the money was worth it, guys. So let's get into it. Alright, so for starters, the box that comes with looks super cheap, like really cheap. We're gonna be opening this up and see what's inside of it. So let's see what comes with it. I haven't actually taken a look inside the box per se. So we got a little manual instruction here. And this is the LCD. Oh, look at that. This is the little monitor, LCD monitor. It's really not big per se, 5-inch, and it has these little things that you can use to cover the sun and be able to look at it. So that's pretty cool, I guess. You'll be able to see it, see what else comes with it. So we got that, and then we got a little mount. This looks like a mount for a rod. I saw on the description that you can mount it on your rod and put the monitor right there, so you'll be able to see while you're fishing. Regular charger. It's actually one of those old chargers. It's not a C charger. It's one of those little old chargers, and this is the camera, I'm guessing. So that's the camera. It has a little float on the top and two little hooks sticking out there. And that is all the cable that comes with it. It's a lot of cable, actually, more than expected. Can't remember how long this cable is, but it should be long enough to actually go pretty deep. So we're gonna see how this thing actually works. So on one end right here you have, I guess, the connection to the monitor, and on the other end obviously the camera. I like the fact that it has that little bobber because it's gonna keep it upright every time. Also has like a little swivel here. I don't know what's the point of that, but you go ahead and plug this thing in. Honestly, I didn't check if this thing came charged. So we have here, let's see what we got here. So we have two switches and I guess the plug for the camera. So go ahead and plug that in. And plug the camera in there and put that camera facing that way. So I'm gonna turn it on, and fishing monitor, and there you go. You can definitely see what the camera is pointing to. Let me move the camera around so you can see. Now the image quality is really bad, guys. That's the one thing I can say. We have charged, but the quality of the image is really bad. I want to say hopefully it looks better once you put it in the water. But we got another switch here. I don't know what it does. Like a little light bulb come out. I guess a light turns on. I'm not sure, but I don't see any light there. I guess I can't see it, but it's supposed to have a light. So as you guys can see, the image, I don't know how well you can see it there. The image is pretty bad. Hopefully once we put it in the water, it looks a little better. The other thing I saw is that you can't record what you're looking at. At least I don't think so. So that's definitely a minus, because I like to record everything. And I'm gonna have to put a camera right in front of it and try to capture if we get a fish coming and getting a bait. So what I'm thinking is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put probably some line at the end of this. Now mind you, I'm not trying to catch big giant fish right now, so I'm gonna put a little rig on both of these little hooks right there, and probably put a little worm and see if any fish comes and get it. And hopefully we can capture that on the camera facing this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tricky, honestly, because the image is really bad, but we'll see. We can actually see a fish come and get our bait. Now, right now it's still spring, guys, really early in spring, so it's not a lot of things going on. I'm gonna be looking for crappie, maybe some bluegill. Probably bluegill is gonna be the only thing that's gonna be biting, but hopefully we can catch some crappie as well. We are in a pond that I've never been before, so I'm gonna have to really look around and walk around trying to find this crappie. Hopefully we get to do that. So, you know, let's put it to a test and see what happens. Okay, guys, so we're gonna rig a couple of hooks into the camera here, tie it up, probably keep it short. That way we can see if a fish comes get it. I got some night crawlers. That's probably what we're gonna be using, but you can see it's really working pretty good, honestly. I mean, I move the camera around. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's doing what it's supposed to. So hopefully we can actually see a fish take our bait. So let me rig this up and I'll show you what we got going on. All right, guys, so this is what we got going on. I got just a couple inches of line, and then I got a little tiny hook. Like I said, we're not going for big fish here, so I'm gonna be using some night crawlers. Okay, so pretty much only need one, and we're probably gonna cut this one in half. Alright, so I'm gonna put half and half on each of the hooks. Now that I think about it, this might get tangled, but it's okay. Maybe I should have just put one hook. Now we're trying to get a fish to take the worm. I actually don't care about catching the fish. I just wanna see how it works, honestly. So there we go. Okay. Now the other thing I don't like about this thing is how you supposed to undo all this line. So I'm gonna unplug it here. I'm gonna undo a bunch of line, and honestly I'm not even sure how you're supposed to actually cast this out. The thing is that we don't have to cast far, so I'm just gonna do as much as line as we can. I guess I could come up with a system how to manage the wire better. So honestly, I don't know how much wire I'm gonna be able to cast out, but I'm gonna keep it right there. All right, so that's cast out. We can put this on there. See, can't see the bait, honestly. Yeah, this is not working like I expected to. Can't really see the bait. Probably fell off or something. I should just put one. This thing is actually pretty annoying, guys. I'm gonna bring it back in. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck anywhere. Like I said, it stays up, so the bait's still there. I just can't see it. Huh, interesting. Alright, so apparently the bait is still there. It's just off camera. Visibility is pretty bad, honestly. It's pretty freaking bad, and that glare, it makes it so difficult to record. But you see the bait, I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but the bait is right there, right there in the corner. So we're gonna let it be and see if we actually get something to bite that. you go. What is that? First fish of the day. Just a little brim, little bluegill. Okay. So it's the first fish of the day, guys. Just a little bluegill. The water's still pretty cold, honestly. Not what we're looking for, but you're gonna run into some bluegill either way if you're looking for this crappie. So there it goes. Then we're gonna be moving. So that's what that was. Just a little bluegill. Yo, there's a fish. There's a fish right there. You see that? There's a fish right there. Can't tell what it was, but it's definitely a fish. It's definitely a bluegill, I think. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. That was definitely a bluegill. Just came and showed itself for a second there. Wow. That was cool. Alright. Didn't go for the bait though. The bait is sitting right there, but he came to inspect it. So that's pretty cool. Whoa, might have found him. Did I just found him? I don't know what that was, but something bit. Oh yes, we found him. Oh my God, look at that baby. We found him, guys. We found the crappie. I snagged this one, but there's a decent crappie right there. So we found him. Here we go. Look at that crappie right there. I mean, he went for it and then he got snagged on the side. That's a decent crappie right there. So we finally found him. Definitely a keeper. We can measure it real quick. See how big he is. Ouchie. Oh, little crappie. It's not giant. It is. Can't stretch him out, but it's probably like 9 inches. Yep. It's 9 inches from the top right there. Oh my God. Decent crappie, guys. And let him go. We have been struggling. We've been struggling trying to find this fish. And I think we just found him. I think we just found him. I don't know if it's gonna be more or there's scattered around, but I think we just found him. Oh my God. Like I walk this whole area over there until we find them over here, and it was immediate. They're not really deep at all. That one got snagged. He got snagged, but they're really not deep at all. Hopefully there's a group of them over here. Look at that. Oh, it took a bite. That was a bluegill too. I think it took a bite or something. So far we got two bluegills to show up to the camera. That's crazy. 2 bluegills, nothing else. That bluegill actually took a little bite and just dropped it. The bait's still in the corner right there. So, wow. I can see myself using it when I go catfishing, just to see if this catfish would eat it. Just gotta figure out a way how to use it better, I guess. So far we got 2 bluegills that have come and checked the camera out. They can definitely smell that worm, the nightcrawler in there. They can definitely smell it, so they come and check it out. So I honestly can't really see the worm I see the line. I can see the line. It's hard to see, but I can see the line. Can't see the worm. But hopefully we get to see a fish come by and take it. Look at that. What's that? Are those fish? No, maybe not. I had to do the line a little bit shorter so we're able to see the worm, but can't really see the worm. So the visibility right now is not much, honestly. But if we see a fish come by, inspect it, we'll know. I'll let you guys know if we see another fish come by. Now the thing is, the things I hate about it, you can't record. This wire situation is kind of annoying, especially if you're trying to cast it out. It's kind of difficult to do so. And if you want to catch a big fish, like a big catfish or whatever, and be able to monitor your bait, that's going to be difficult. I had to come up with a system to be able to retrieve the cable and my fishing line if I'm using a fishing pole. Obviously right now, if we actually hook a fish, we're gonna have to pull the cable. That's why we're going for little fish. But if I had a big hook, big bait, and I was trying to catch a catfish, that would be difficult to do, pulling the cable, I think. So if I see another fish come by and inspect the bait, I'll let you guys know. Right now I'm gonna keep fishing this area. So we have this little cover here. I'm gonna see if I can find some more bigger bluegill, or if I can actually find some crappie. As you guys can see, there's really not much going on down there. So, and it looks like it's a soft bottom, so I might be on the wrong spot, but regardless, we're gonna give it a few minutes and see what happens. All right, here we go. Look at that, 2 bluegills. Just inspecting, see if they're gonna take it. So they're gonna go for that worm. I think they haven't seen it, but those are definitely bluegills. It's hard to tell. It's looking at the worm. Look at that. It's looking at the worm. It's kind of hard to tell how big the fish are. I think he's gonna go for it. Oh, okay. So that's our worm. He went for it, took a big bite. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, honestly, but I can see it with my eyes. It took a big bite. It's just chilling right there, saying hi in the camera. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Imagine if that was a giant catfish coming to get your bait and you get to see it. Look at that. There's another one right there coming to inspect it. Another bluegill, actually. Alright, come on. Sorry, it's hard to see on the camera, guys, but this is the quality of the monitor. It's really not my camera. It's the monitor quality is really, really bad, but you can see that big old eye right there of that bluegill. And there he goes. Alright guys, so let's talk about this monitor a little bit here. Let's see the things I like. It's cool to see the fish come and check it out, and hopefully eventually get a fish biting or bait and be able to see it. Now the thing I don't like is the fact that you can't record. The camera doesn't seem to be bad quality, but the actual monitor where the LCD display is really, really bad. So it's kind of hard to record the monitor if I want to have footage of this fish actually coming out, checking out the camera, as you guys saw. So the fact that you can't record what the camera is looking at is a really, really bad thing, guys. If I knew that, I would never bought this thing. I understand it said fishing monitor, but I was hoping you'll be able to record with it as well. Now the wire is so hard to manage, so I had to come up with a system if I want to keep using this thing, and how to manage that wire and be able to cast the camera out there with the bait, and how I'm gonna be able to detach my line from the camera once the fish actually get hooked. So I don't think I can actually fight a big fish using that wire. It's probably gonna break. So those are the things I don't really like. The price, I mean, it's cheap stuff. I was expecting something cheap, really low quality, but it does what it says it does. You'll be able to see in the water and monitor while you're fishing. But a lot of things that I wish they were done better. Obviously, if it was a better product, it will be a lot more expensive. I obviously can put a GoPro in there and just watch the GoPro with my phone. I never actually tried that. I just don't want to lose a GoPro, and this thing was cheap. So we're probably gonna use it again. We're gonna make a couple modifications. We're gonna definitely use it when we go catfishing, when we have stationary baits, and see if any catfish are coming around and checking them out, and have an idea if we're fishing the right area. With that said, guys, let me know what you guys think about the monitor down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, if you made it this far, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.